else on public comment? Doesn't look like it. Any discussions of possible concern, possible action? Maureen Haldren is not here, so we'll just pass that up. Any unfinished business, possible action? I don't think there's any on the agenda. So it moves us into new business. Gentlemen, have you read the new business as presented?
Yeah, my only comment would be that the exceptions that we have from the elections on the poll workers be entered in as with these motions that, because they do include some changes in the poll work, changes in the poll workers, things like that. If you want to, why don't you just go ahead and quickly read those into the record?
On the poll workers, normally we just approve the poll workers, but we will need to, the Democrat Party submitted the name Tammy Underwood to work in precinct number 2, which is Garrett's Bend. This worker's name has already been submitted by the Republican Party to work in that precinct. The voter is a nonpartisan, so she can work either party. So we need to remove this worker from the Democrat list so they can use the alternate to work in her position. And then the second, the Democrat Party submitted the name of Janice Lucas to work in Precinct 2, Garrett's Bend. This worker is ineligible to work because of West Virginia Code 3-1-28 stating that a spouse, parent, sibling, or child of a candidate on the ballot or official writing candidate may not work where the official will serve. She is a sibling to one. And then also I need to read in the record that the county Democrat committee, male, female, for precincts 4, 5, and 6 did not complete a form for the upcoming elections to elect election officials. And that's all. So other than those things.
All right.
I'll motion to go ahead and approve the business as presented. With those exceptions.
That being all yes, the motion carries. All right.
Now, does that mean on those, does the county clerk pick those, or, I mean, how, the ones you don't have?
They
how-
also very good.
There's an
Alternate.
alternate list
Okay.
submitted too, which is also in your file.
Okay.
Commission concerns and comments.
I'll pass.
We have a pass on the right. Charles.
I'll be real short. I mentioned to the commission about talking with Dr. Hill about developing some of the lands around the Hatfield-McCoy Trailhead over on Route 3. And when we have more information on that, we'll review that. He's already spent quite a bit of money in putting in cabins and things of that nature. And he will have a request to open up some roadway over there to be ATV friendly. But I need to check with Hatfield-McCoy's director on exactly how we're going to handle Route 3. But he also wants part of Bulger Road also. So, but once I get that information, we'll bring it for the commission and we'll decide on that. And that's really all I have.
All right, I guess it's my turn. I just want to appreciate all the hard work that Mary has done on this budget. We've been, it's been ground and pound, this budget. I mean, it's, you know, something that's new, something that's fresh. We've, you know, having meetings with all the office owners and doing everything that we could possibly do to try to benefit all. Try to be as fair as we can to all of our employees. You know, one of the things that we've decided this year to do is provide insurance for all our employees. Never had insurance coverage like this, and that is something I think that is phenomenal for our employees.
Absolutely.
It's excellent. And I just want to I just want to thank both commissioners for their hard work in getting this passed, because it's something super for your family. If you have it, you know you're going to use it. It's just good for you.
And I'd like to thank President Matthews for the work he's done too. I mean, I know Mary and him have worked hard on this, a lot harder than I did last year. So I know exactly. You know, I know they put a lot of effort into this, and I think it'll show when we do get our budget approved and things. I think you'll see that it is a fair budget. It is addressing the needs that we see coming up in Lincoln County. So, but I do. It's another time I'm really glad that this man is president instead of me. So, but I do thank him and Mr. McCann for his help.
And you should not let it go past, don't say it too strongly, but our assessor is has been assisting in trying to get us more revenue. I won't say any more about that.
At our expense.
And we have
Thumbs
thumbs
up.
up, Charles. And because of our assessor, and I'm gonna go ahead and say this, there was a law that came down that's gonna help us avoid a penalty. And that's a penalty that was gonna be exercised towards the school system. That would have absolutely devastated the school system this year. And without our assessor, without the Assessors Association, and the hard work from our senators and delegates, this thing was taken down.
We're still waiting the governor's signature.
Well, but I tell you what,
But I'm hoping.
I think we're gonna
Well,
get it.
and I would have bragged on the assessor, but I didn't want to take up too much time.
Hey, I know where to go.
Wait a minute.
Point of clarification on the new business. I see that you approved to advertise for the wastewater system at Harts.
Yes.
Right.
Okay, I guess I thought we were gonna have a discussion about it. I didn't know if we should pay prevailing wage, which, how you wanted to handle that.
I don't, because it's not federal monies
Right,
involved, we
don't
don't have to.
No state or federal.
Nor state or federal, it's all our local money, so I think as cheap as we can get it done, and in most cases,
And who has the property?
we're working on purchasing the property, we're in negotiations now on that.
We'll probably have some type of resolution soon with that.
I feel a little uneasy advertising the bids if the property's not owned. Or if you want us to, we can.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. Well, I mean, as long as you don't award it, we're in good shape.
Okay.
As soon as we get the property, then we already have the bids, we're ready to go.
Okay.
Because
All right.
at our next commission meeting, we'll probably have on the agenda to ask Mr. Gayhart to work on the transfer of the property and things like that as far as, because I think we're all in agreement about it. We just haven't gotten to the point where we can officially move on that, and I think we will by that time, so.
All right.
Wait.
Go ahead.
Joey Birch, our community service supervisor, picked up 62 bags of trash on Long Route 3. Just wanted that to be said. And then Guy Valley, in the last week he's done it. Guy Valley Middle School sent you all a thank you for your support. Put a little
Well,
picture in the
right
card.
there.
So there you go.
Good meeting.
There you go.
I motion your attention.
We got a motion, we got a second to adjourn. The budget meeting
Wednesday.
is Wednesday at 4.
Okay.
Special meeting, Wednesday at 4.
Special session,
Special
we'll deal with the budget and
The one,
the letter to the fire.
fire, yes.
By order of acclamation, we are now adjourned.